Hi peeps, what's that camera in my face? Finn's just gone for a nap. I am working on some of those bookmarks I was making because if you haven't seen them, hang on, I'll go and get you one. I've got to finish 2 off today for a friend, hang on. So I had this one, a lady with sunglasses on and a little off-the-shoulder jumper, and this is for someone I know. I don't know her mum, but she's getting it for her mum. With a pom-pom dangle on the end and a bow, all handmade. Pom-poms handmade, bows handmade, the bookmarks handmade, and it's supposed to be like her mum. So it's personalised on the little bag. It'll have the name on anyone who orders one. And this is for a girl I know from school. I've not seen her for ages, so it'd be nice when she pops for it. She doesn't live too far from me, and that's the same, but her daughter likes unicorns, and under this bow there is a unicorn horn there. She's got a headband on, because I actually saw one of these in a picture. She had a unicorn headband on, so I drew that. She's got a little cake and a name there, and purple pom-pom and a rose on the end as well, because Mum said I think her middle name's Rose, so could I incorporate Rose, which I had one anyway, so I put that on. But I just wanted to come and talk about why I set off crafting in a minute and tidying up. Finn's bomb site of a mess he's made this morning. His nana's taking him after because it's his dad tonight. But I've got to visit a friend, talking to a friend, another friend from school tonight, which will be good. We've not spoken to each other on the phone for a while. But I'll probably talk to her while I'm crafting tonight as well, because I think I'll be crafting in tonight. But just to show you these little ones that I've finished before I have a chat. These laminated ones, these are called the handbag traveller's notebooks, because they're just a nice size to fit in your handbag. These are my new designs that have come out. You get a charm on. These are all handmade. But what I like about it is the little gingerbread one at the end, because you get 3. They might be different in paper clips, but you do get one with a gingerbread man. It's just cute because that book, because there's 3 books in it, that book, in my one I've got, I use this notebook for writing my Christmas bits down. Lists, plans, whatever. Christmas lists, present ideas and all that. Then you've got 2 more, and there is room in the front for another book, but in my case, I've hand-drawn these little, well, I've got these pockets and I've hand-drawn these on the front. You've got a little pocket there to put stickers or whatever. There's a slit behind it for a pocket to put more stickers in. There's a pocket for receipts with a slit in the back, receipts. And then I've got 2, well, there's 4 card slots that'll fit in there. And I've just wrote like a thank you note and a little quote, because I do love that quote. Love what you do, do what you love. And then one at the back for stamps and your books. So they're going up for sale on my Facebook page, Soul Creations by Janine. There's 3 more of these. This is the red polka dot one at the minute. I will be making lots more, but there's only 4 going up at the minute, and that one's gone for sale now, and the other 2 I've just got put together tonight. So talking about journals, I've been making handmade journals for a while now, even last year, on and off, between doing my nails, which I still haven't done. I've got to do them. I've got to do them this week. I'm not going to say tonight because I'll be crafting, so I'll probably mess them up anyway. But I never leave my nails like that. It's a mess. Because they're actually the length of my nails. They snapped, but I've just not sorted them because I've been crafting. So I really need to get them, because that is the... I hate having horrible nails. Or chipped nail varnish, and I've got both. I've got chipped nail varnish, well, gel polish, chipped nails. Because I need to sort them out, horrible, so just ignore them, because then you don't normally see my nails like that. So on the lines of that, I have done that for a bit and sold a couple now and again, this and the other, but it is like one of my biggest passions anyway, making them, and I like people. I do little bits now and again, like jewellery and other bits, but my main one's journaling. So I thought, well, because that is my main thing at the minute, and that's what I'll be doing alongside nails, is if I'm going on the journaling, because I make handmade journals, I want to go on the journaling theme of everything else, arty-wise, because as you've been seeing, if you've been watching lately, I've been painting a bit more and stuff like that. I'm really enjoying it, so I'm thinking, I've got to do art journals. I like the Traveller's Notebook journals, art journaling, spiritual journaling, as you know, I'm on a path anyway. So I thought, right, I want to try the bullet journaling, and I'm just going to try all different journalings for me to see which ones I like, because I have got a notebook journal anyway, and I did make a bigger one the other day, and I'm like, maybe I'll, because you can use different journals for different things, but the bullet one, I quite like it because I really need to get organised and have a bit of a system going. And I've noticed they are good for people who have anxiety as well, because I've seen a lot of people on here who tend to say they have anxiety, do journal, and I do think it helps anyway. Not that I really have anxiety, but I just need to get a bit organised in my life. I've always been unorganised. I get things done, but just unorganised, and I want to be a little bit more organised, so I'm not burning myself out like when I burn myself out on hair and everything else, because it just gets a bit tiring sometimes. I need to schedule my time a little bit, not like dead to the being proper like scheduled robot, but just like, need to get a bit in there. So I don't really like what I've done in this book, but I found this old book with a few pages, and I thought if I just try like October and November, I might just try October because I've not got that much left, and then get the bullet journal that I want. This is a conception or something. The one that I'm after is the don't even know what it's called, with the dot grid pages, and I think the white, because what I'm having a problem with this one is the like cream off-white, and I don't like it, and the squared, and I don't like that. I'd rather have the dots in the background, just because it's easy to do little grids and things. But I just thought I'll have a go, even though this is quite scruffy and it's not nice with the art-wise in it, but that's another reason why I think it's good, because you can put arty bits in it as well, like your other journals, is I want to get better at handwriting, and better at doodling and drawing. I'm not so bad, I'm alright at painting, but I think if I do it a daily thing, even if it's in the evening, it's practice, isn't it? Practice makes perfect. So I sort of doodled this for October. Now this is really bad because this looks all messy because the ink's come through. Now, if any of you on here do sort of art journaling, you'll be able to give me some names of some good pens that don't bleed through. And I think this is because I was using a Sharpie, and it's a bit thicker end on one and a thinner end on one, but I knew it'd go through because this paper's quite thin, even though I like the thin paper. And I have just been watching, oh, sorry, I forgot your name on, because you might be watching this one, Geraldine, let me find your name. I do watch a load of crafty people, and there's a girl on here as well, Hayley, and she has a channel that I've mentioned before. And then I've been watching a lot of journaling people, especially when I try and find people from England as well, because it's nice to know there's people here. Let me see if I can find her, because I did comment on one of her YouTube videos yesterday, because she was saying about how she's going to vlog a bit more with herself in it, with her face in it, and she used to get bullied at school and stuff, and I know she won't mind me saying, because she says on a video and things like that. And I just sort of said, if you want to vlog, because if people don't want to watch it, they won't watch it, but if they're there for you and your art and all the stuff you're trying to do and you're a positive, nice person, why wouldn't people want to watch you? Don't worry about, thinking, oh, I've got to look like this, or people's things look like that, because I've just washed my hair actually because it was greasy, but I've come on over my hair, stuck to my head, my hair with gel on it. I'm not really bothered. I'm just thinking, to be more in real life, to be real, to be yourself, is people like that, and you shouldn't be bothered about what people think you look like, because everybody's beautiful in, what's the saying? It's in the eye of the beholder, And if you're not doing bad things, then why won't people want to watch her? But she's a lovely girl. Don't want to, because I always get people's names wrong and stuff, and I'm rubbish, and I never put things down below, and I've really got to start getting into that. So if I can write that down to remember to do things. Let me just find. And I've been watching her over the past, I don't know if it's 2 weeks, but I've been watching a lot of people, because I watch a lot of people, and then I go off and watch something else interesting, and then I come back round and try and catch up with people's bits and bobs. And she's into journaling and unboxing the lollipop journal boxes. Sorry, I can't remember what they're called, and all them bits and bobs, which I'm trying to do a little kit thing when I get going with my journals. Mine will probably be more on the side of like art journaling sort of things, just little bits or kits that go with my little journals. That's what I'll be doing. But where are you? Watched one this morning, or last night. Well, when I was, oh, there. Geraldine Jane, if I'm right. So go and check Geraldine Jane out. She's such a nice girl. Just lovely art and stuff, and all the bits that she's doing and things that she shows, unboxing and bits and bobs and the stuff that she's trying to do in art journaling, and I think she said spiritual journey, but go and check her out because it's just like, it's a nice community and I need to get organised. And the thing is, I've been trying to do this for years, I've made journals on and off, but the actual journaling of like organisation, I've tried to do and then got books and like, don't, but I've had more of the like file of fact stuff, but I know what the problem is now, because with this, you draw up your own grids for the month, and then the next month you can draw on your grids. And if you get bored, you can make it different. But obviously in a file of facts, because it's sort of set up the days, you know, with the lines and the days and all that, you can't really change it up that much. And if you, especially on the arty vibe or trying to be, this is a better way. I think I'll stick to it. But just ignore what's in it at the minute, because with the pens going through, it looks horrible, and I was just testing it to see if these sort of steps I would like, and then I'm going to get myself a book either at the end of this month or next month, maybe for November and December, even though I could start in January and start the whole year, but I'll probably have a few books in the year anyway. But it would be nice to start off in November or December, because December could be quite crafty because of all the little things you could draw, and probably more planning because of what's going on in December. So I just did that like quickly, and you can't see because the books from the other page that I've drawn have come through. It's just a mini grid of the month, even though we're halfway through it now. Events, there was a little pumpkin and a cup with a heart on, because if you don't know, I like hearts, and there's always hearts on stuff. And then this one was, so it just looks awful on here, this ink. 2 books that I'm trying to read this month, and I know I won't get through this month, but then I'll carry it onto another shelf that I'll put in next month's with these 2 on again, and if I get through them, I'll add another one. But I am reading She's Not Invisible and The Brightest Star in the Sky. I'm trying to get through them. I said I would, and I've not got there yet because I'm crafting as well. And then these bows with the numbers next to it, I'm going to colour in, so I need to do yesterday's. But they're for my hair. You know, I said, see my grey? My grey is coming through, and I'm not touching my hair because, you know, I mess with my hair all the time, and it's this length at the minute. I've straightened it a little bit, but I'm trying to leave my hair alone till at least the new year, the colour, not touching it, and I'm trying to grow these out. I'm just going to try it, so every day, I'm just going to tick off, meaning I've not touched it, dyed it, nothing. And then I was going to do a mood tracker, because I've seen people's trackers, but my version of my tracker would be, I'll draw on these little faces with different hairstyles, and then the date next to it. So that was yesterday. I'll fill in today's later, because I tend to do this in the evening. You can have a nice brew when kids are in bed. That's when you can do it if you can't do it in the morning. So yesterday was just, it was a happy day. It wasn't overly happy, it was just more normal, I should say. She got a little smile. We'll see what today's like. And then I'll probably colour it in as well, but each day is just a face with a different hairstyle, and then I'm going to draw in whether I was, you know, happy, sad, grumpy, whatever, just normal. I just thought that was quite cute. So that'll be definitely going in my new book for starting proper, looking a bit more nicer. And then at the end for the 31st, because it is Halloween, not the 31st, this one's got a little witch's hat on. So I might have to paint her face green like a little witch as well. And then you can't really see because there's a tracker on the back of this, little ones there, because the ink's gone through. So I'm glad this isn't the book I'm starting in with all my artwork properly. This was just like messing about and seeing. So I'm not bothered that it's scruffy at the minute. And I'm glad as well, because I've not made, if I've made any mistakes in this, I'm not bothered. I'm just testing it for this month, because we're not nearly finished with this month, but we're like halfway through. So it just had little icons down there. You can't really see if, like, I've put to drink more water, more greens, which I'm having a smoothie after my greens in yesterday. Exercise. Well, I'm not even thinking with exercise. And they're like, oh, I must do this every day. A couple of times a week if it's my weights. Dancing round, which I did the other day in the back room when I was crafting. I just got up and was dancing for a bit to some music because I couldn't help it, because it was like stuff in the 90s and that. I like got a bit jibby. Moving, really. Post on my Insta, YouTube, Facebook, and pages on Facebook with different ones, like Touch of Magic, Soul Creations, where I sell my journals and stuff. There's nights out, crocheting, because that's what I'm trying to learn at the minute, handwriting, because that's what I want to practice, and then there's like my bedtime routine, and they just get ticked off. And then there was just, this is really scruffy, goals, a wish list to buy, and then what's coming that I've bought, you know, if I'm waiting for something to come. These will be a lot neater. This is just awful because it's all bleeding through, so I can't really write on this page. These were like the days of the week. This is a bit scruffy, but draw my little cookies and a drink. But what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to try and mock up one of these pages, and then at the minute decorate it how I'd have it, but be on white paper so it will stand out, not on this. And I'll probably show you that of how I'm going to go about it. And then there's just another mock-up one there with a woolly scarf and a hat and my cookies and my cups that you probably see with hearts on a lot. Yeah, I'm just trying to get into that mode of, oh, and then I saw on someone's, I don't know, this is why I've got to start writing people's names down, put stuff on, but a few lines a day, so the dates and then just a couple lines. So you don't have to write much if you think, oh, I don't like writing much. A few lines a day doesn't matter. So going with that as well, I've also done what I'm grateful for. So, you know, when I said I have a gratitude journal, sometimes I like to put art in it as well, which I'll still probably carry on with, but in here it'd be nice to just, you could just put one thing down. You feel like, oh, I can't write a couple of things down a day. Just write one thing a day. And then you can fill your month up. So yeah, I'm just using this scruffy at the minute to just get my head round if I'm going to use it. So if I use it for the next couple of weeks and I like it, then I can get myself a book, which is in my basket for when I get paid. And then it's a nice blue colour, I think. And then I'm going to get designing with that and make it pretty. So it's journaling on here, and I can show my artwork as well because I want to get into that because I love my art. So I might as well show it. And it goes in theme with my journals anyway. So I think I'm going to have a new series and with everything that's on here, like witchy ways and charity shopping and stuff like that, everything, because it's my life, so I stick it all on it. It's not just one thing. I think I'm going to call it, because when I did my journals ages ago, they were called Janines journals. So I think the series will be called, if it's journaling or anything to do with my journals I'm making, journaling, my designs, artwork, maybe craft haul, it's going to be called Janines journals, or journaling with Janine, or whatever, JJ, as it goes, journaling, Janine's journals, whatever. So yeah, I just thought I'd come on, and I think it's good, like I said before about anxiety, I think it is good for people who like to write lists down and stuff like that and know where they're up to. Bullet journaling is quite good, but just go and check, you know, bullet journaling out on YouTube and you'll see. But that's what I'm going to do as well, because it's part of what I'm trying to do now at the minute, and getting into my art and stuff, which I absolutely love, which I said a few days ago or last week, whenever it was, I've realised at the age of 40 what it actually is that I like. And that's why it went in with the nails and stuff, because nails can be quite arty and you can designs on nails and stuff like that. So I think that's what it is. I need to go and tidy up now and get my bum into gear with what I'm supposed to be doing. But I just thought I'd come and say hi. And hi to Geraldine as well, because I know that you said you subbed and I subbed you, I think it was the other week or so. And don't worry about it. If you want a journal, if you want a vlog with you on it, you do it. People don't like it, they don't have to watch it, but you should vlog with you on it, because sometimes I've watched a lot where it's handy people with the hands and all that, and I love all that, but I'm always thinking, what do they look like? Not because of what you want to be like, ooh, what do they look like? Just, it's nice to put a face to the person who's talking behind the camera. So that's what it is, Geraldine. Don't you worry about that. If people like your work and like I've got hair on my mouth, like the way you are and stuff like that, and enjoy your videos, they'll enjoy seeing you too, you know. So don't worry about that, and I'll be coming soon with a mock-up page of this, because I can't do it in here. But yeah, if anyone knows, I've been writing down a few lists of what I've seen people saying are good markers, especially for on thin paper that don't bleed through. But yeah, that's why I've messed this one up, but I'm not bothered, because this was just like a scruffy take of if I'm going to do it or not, and I am, because even though I've only been doing this for like 2 days or whatever it is, I'm quite enjoying the feel of what things I can put in it, which I won't put in my other stuff. So I hope that made sense anyway, and I'll see you soon. Bye.